Hello foxes, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing some spot treatment. I'm going to show you one of my favorite spot removal techniques for whites, and I've got two different items that need some spot treatment, so I could show you on two different types of fabric. So you can see here on this sweater, this is a pure white sweater. You've got these like dark marks here, which is probably some kind of dirt. I have not done any spot treatment on this sweater. This top right here is a torrid top with this cute little giraffe print on it, but you can see right here there is like this yellow mark, probably a coffee stain or something like that. So this did go through a 4-hour soak in OxyClean yesterday and warm water, and it did not come out. So we are going to try this other method and see if I can get it out. So what you're going to need is hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and Blue Dawn dish soap. And you will need a little container and a toothbrush or a small scrubbing brush. So the first thing that you want to do, you can see I've done this many times before, is to add a little bit of Blue Dawn into the bottom, and then add a little bit of baking soda in there. You want enough so that you're able to make a paste. So I like to add a decent amount of baking soda into my jar. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of hydrogen peroxide in there to make a paste with it. And it's important to only do this on whites because hydrogen peroxide is a bleaching agent. So if you use this on colors, I almost guarantee that it will bleach whatever you are trying to get the stain out of. So you see you've got a little bit of a paste there. You can kind of scoop it up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it on really thick here. Scrub it just like a little bit so that it works into the fibers. And I just want to make sure that there's a nice good layer on, and I'm going to do it on this one down here. Same thing. And add a little more. And this one, gonna do the same thing. So right here, I'll stir it back up. It does like to separate out as it sits. And this one I'm actually gonna scrub a little bit into because I have not been able to get this stain out. So I'm gonna scrub it a little bit, and then I'm gonna do a big heaping mound of it right on top of the stain. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until this baking soda dries out and becomes crumbly and there's no moisture left. So it's probably gonna take somewhere around an hour, and then we will check back and see how it did. Okay, it's about 2 hours later. So I'm just gonna check and see how we're doing here. I'm gonna take my toothbrush and I'm just gonna like brush off what I can and see if the stain is still there. And I think that this one came out. Could just be masked by the baking soda, but I think that one came out. And let's check the torrid one. You can see how like crumbly this is. This one looks like it did not want to come all the way out. Right there. You can still see it. And then I also ended up doing, I had some mixture left over, so there were some bad stains here on this, and think still a little bit here, but I think and wash with some more OxyClean and it might all come out. You can see sort of the discolorations here, but this is much lighter than it was. So let's toss these in the wash and see how they come out and whether or not the spot treatments actually worked. I am most worried about this one. This doesn't look like it's gonna come out, but we'll see. Okay, so these are out of the wash. You can see that on the knit, the white knit, it worked like a charm. There are no spots left on that one. The giraffe top, this is polyester, so this one, it did not come out. You can still see it right here. I mean, it's faint. It's less prevalent than it was before. I'm going to try one more spot treatment on this, a different spot treatment, and see if that helps. And if not, I will give up on that. And then this is the little smocked piece here. If you'll remember, I coated this whole thing in the mixture and it lightened up a lot. So what I'm going to do here is to apply another batch of it onto here, and then that should pull all the stains off of this one. So what I'm going to do for this torrid top is use this Grandma's Secret spot remover. There's a spray treatment as well, but I'm using the like high-powered spot remover. So it did not come out of the torrid top, so I'm going to call that one probably a lost cause, but as you can see here, it got pretty much everything, the second round got pretty much everything out of this smocked top. There is a tiny bit of yellowing right here, but otherwise looks good. I hope you've enjoyed this video, found it helpful. If you did, make sure to hit the like button on the way out and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching.